Good afternoon, students. It's me, Teacher Ken, and I'm here with another fun lesson for you. Today, I'm going to teach you about how to give your opinion. I think so anyway. Yeah, I will. So, let me give you a detailed list of what we're going to learn. I'm going to teach you how to say I think and how to say how to agree with someone or disagree, and I'm going to teach you how to use the word should. After we learn these, I'm going to teach you some vocabulary for the topic of today's lesson, which is climate change. Then you will watch 2 YouTube videos and do an assignment for both of them. You will send me your work via email. I want to tell you something about our class for this term. For our online learning, there will be no quiz. You're welcome. Instead of a quiz, we will have assignments. That's right. I am going to use all of your assignments to give you a grade. So that means your assignments for this class, all of your assignments, they are 10% of your grade. Let's begin. What is an opinion? Well, if you search in Google, an opinion is a view or your perspective on something. When we talk about opinion, we are not talking about a scientific fact. We're not talking about facts. We're just talking about what you think from your experience. Let me give you an example. YouTube, Facebook. Well, which app is the best app? Some of you might be saying, oh, YouTube, totally the best app. But some of you might be saying, psh, no way, not YouTube. Facebook is the best app. Well, you are both wrong, because we're not talking about science. We're not talking about a fact. We're just talking about your opinion, what you think. If you like videos, you're going to love YouTube. YouTube's going to be the best app for you. If you love to take pictures or look at pictures, well, Facebook is going to be the best app. Let me give you another example. How about food? Some of you might think, oh, Mexican food is the most delicious. Others might think, no way, not Mexican food. Sorry. Japanese food is the most delicious. Well, you're both wrong, and it's because each of these foods, they're different. There's no way that you can talk about which is the most delicious. I mean, sure, you could have a survey of what every person in the world thinks, and then based on popularity, you could say, oh, sushi's the most delicious because most people in the world prefer sushi. But it doesn't mean it's the most delicious. It just means that in the opinions of a large group of people, they think it is the most delicious. Alright, I think you're ready for an assignment. You understand this stuff already. So, in the comments below, I want you to tell me who would be the winner in a fight between Yip Man and Tony Jaa. I want you to copy my sentence when you reply below in the comments with your name and with your student ID number. Let's say this sentence together. I think that would beat. Let's say that faster. I think that would beat. Very good. And of course, when I say I'm talking about the name Ip Man or Tony Jaa. The word beat, it means to be a winner, to defeat someone, usually in a competition for not only fighting, but also sports. I don't want to confuse you, but let's use an example not about fighting. How about basketball? If your team gets more points than the other team, in English you can say, we beat them. It means you are the winner. So whenever you are the winner, you can use the word beat. So for this assignment, you could say, I think that Tony Jaa would beat Ip Man. Or you could say, I think that Ip Man would beat Tony Jaa. Now, we don't know who will be the winner. We're just talking about what we think. And when we say the word would, this word is for the future tense. So not something that happened already, not something that happened right now, but we're talking about a fight that will or could happen in the future. So right now, please press pause on the video and comment below. Hi, welcome back. Let's continue. I want to know, students, what do you think about climate change? Climate change. This picture is from Bangkok, and at the end of the lesson, you will watch a video about this protest in Bangkok. Protest. The word protest means people who go outside with other people and they talk about something they want to change. Simple as that. Well, before we talk about this climate strike, we need to learn some environmental English vocabulary. That vocabulary. Let's begin. We have the words fossil fuel. Fossil fuel. Fuel is something that gives energy to a machine. Your car, bus, motorbike, truck, van, UFO. They need fuel to go. So when we say fossil fuel, we're talking about this stuff. The reason why we say fossil is because this fuel, what do you say in Thai? Matnam. Man, nam man. I can't remember in Thai language. But it's from dinosaurs. Really. Tamajak dinosaur. T-Rex. So that's not good. We shouldn't be using it. Why? Well, all of this is from fossil fuel. This can come from a truck, a car, a factory. It can come from the rice field farmer who burned. So the word for this is emissions. Emissions. Good. Next, when you see fire and there's smoke coming up from the fire, we say burning, burning, burning. Good. You can also use the word burning for cooking. For example, if you are cooking fish, คุณทำอาหารปลา and ปลา it's black, it's too hot, and there's smoke. Suk mak mak. There's a lot of smoke. You can say, hey, your fish is burning. So, burning. Anything where you have smoke and maybe fire. For this word and this word, we will be learning burning crops and burning waste. So when I talk about crops, I'm talking about the plants that farmers grow. For example, the crops in Nakhon Nayok are corn. The crops in Ayutthaya are rice. The crops in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai are tea and coffee. And when the farmer ting kayak the crops, they do not take care of it. They burn. So fire, we say burn. It's the same for trash or waste. In Thai, I think you say kayak. So plastic, light, plastic bottle, plastic bag. We even have aluminum can. ทีนี้ไม่ดีเลยจริงๆครับ very very toxic, very bad. Never, never, never burn your trash. This is สกปรกมาก So for plastic, aluminum, anything that you throw away, ting kayak, throw away, we say waste, waste. Never burn your waste. Next is wildfire. Wildfire. When there is a fire in a nature area, like a forest or a jungle, anywhere with a lot of trees, we say wildfire. So in Australia, in Brazil, in California, they all have wildfires. And I'll talk about that really soon too. Here, we have a desert, but on the top, we have dust. Let me show you dust. Please wait. I have some dust here in my room. Okay. Can you see the dust? So, in the desert, they have a lot of dust, and we call this desert dust. I think you're ready for a quiz. Can you tell me, what is this? All right, if you said fossil fuel emissions, you are correct. And what about this? You are correct again. Burning crops. Burning crops. Now, I think 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, Cambodia ประเทศ Cambodia, they were burning a lot of crops. And what happened is the emissions, ที่นี่ครับ the emissions from all of the crops, they went to Bangkok. Can you believe that? You will learn more about this when you watch the YouTube video. What YouTube video? Well, this YouTube video. That's right. I want you to press pause and watch this video. Or you can watch it at the end of my video. So you are going to go to this link. I have it in the description below. And the title is Climate Bits, Unhealthy Air. In email, I want you to answer these questions. Question 1. What percent of people around the world breathe unhealthy air pollution? Students, when I say breathe, I mean for air to go in and out. For example, breathe. That's called breathing in English. Well, people around the world, including you in Ayutthaya, you are breathing unhealthy air pollution. คืออะไร unhealthy air pollution เป็นอากาศสกปรก You know, from emissions. Number 2. Look at Thailand on the world map. So in this video, there's going to be a map of Thailand, and that map will be, oh no, that map will be 34 seconds into the video. This video is 2 minutes and 23 seconds. So go 34 seconds into the video, and you will see Thailand on the world map, and there's going to be green air on top of Thailand. I want you, in the email to me, to say, what are the 3 types of air pollution? Okay, so they're in this video. They will tell you about orange air, white air, and green air. What is the orange air? What is the white air? And what is the green air? Also, I want you to tell me what is the green air on top of Thailand? Easy. So tell me all 3 types of air, and then tell me the type of air, like what is in the green air on top of Thailand. You will already have answered this after you answered the 3 types. Number 3. What is PM 2.5? The answer is 25 seconds into the video. And finally, what heart and lung problems can PM 2.5 pollution cause in humans? This is going to be 1 minute and 10 seconds into the video. This is very important for you to know because almost everywhere in Thailand there is very high PM 2.5 pollution. PM 2.5 is very, very high in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. We all know that. But did you know that Ayutthaya has high levels of PM 2.5 almost every day? It's true. You can download an application to look at air quality of Ayutthaya, and it's important for you to know why it's dangerous to breathe in the air. Now, let's talk more about opinion before we come back to talk about climate change. You have now learned how to talk about your opinion using I think. Now I'm going to teach you how to say, how to agree and how to not agree. Well, if you think the same as somebody, the same, you should say agree. For example, you like tattoos, and for me, I like tattoos. We both think tattoos are beautiful. Alright, so we agree. If you say, Teacher Ken, I think tattoos are beautiful, I will say, I agree, student. Easy. Next, what if we are different? You think that face tattoos are beautiful, but for me, I think chest tattoos are beautiful. We disagree. We are not the same. Our thinking not the same. But that's okay. It's okay to think different. That's what makes the world a beautiful place and very interesting. So, you will say to me, Teacher Ken, I think head tattoos are beautiful. And I will say, well, student, I disagree with that. That's it. I agree, I disagree. Let's now talk about environment. Do you remember how I talked about PM 2.5 pollution and how it's bad for your heart and your lungs? And how I talked about the fact that Ayutthaya has a lot of air pollution? Well, there are people who care about Thailand, care about the earth, and they want to make it stop. You will watch this YouTube video. The link will be below. The entire video is in Thai language, but he speaks English. I want you to listen to him, and I want to know if you agree or disagree with him. He said, I think there's no time for people to act like climate change is not a problem. It's every country's problem. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, he said, no time. When we say no time, it means we need to do something right now. For example, if you play a game on your phone and your mom wants you to do your homework and you need to go to bed in 30 minutes, your mom will say, hey, you have no time to play on your phone. You need to do your homework. Understand? So when we say no time, it means we need to do something quickly. There's no time for people to act like climate change is not a problem. Okay, so what this means is there are some people who do not believe in climate change. For example, some people might say, oh, climate change or global warming, it is so bad, we will die. But there are some people who will say, ha 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 ha, my me climate change. Or they will say, ha 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 ha, my ben like up, relax, be happy cup. You know, in English, people would say, there's no climate change, don't worry about it. It's just fake news. It's what the Democrats want you to believe. You know, but every scientist on Earth, they all agree, climate change is real And our species, human beings, we're not going to be living comfortably if we don't do something about it. So the video will tell you everything you need to know. I will not talk more about climate change, but I want to know if you agree or disagree with him. If you agree, right here, do you agree or disagree? You could say, I agree. If you agree, I agree with him. I think people should. I want you to fill in the blank. Email me your answer and fill in the blank. An example would be, I agree with him. I think that people should care more about the environment. We should stop using plastic for cups and bags. You can say anything. Do not copy me. I want you to think. Do not do your homework quickly. You will be a better English speaker if you take the time to practice and to think. Now, if you disagree, it's okay to disagree. If you disagree, you would say, I disagree with him. I think people should, or I think people shouldn't. And you could say, for example, I think people should do what makes them happy. In my opinion, it's not easy to save the environment. Okay, class is finished. So, assignment 1, I want you to reply in the comments. Give me your answer in the comments. And I want you to use the sentence structure that I gave you, beginning with I think. Assignment 2 and assignment 3, please send it to me in email. Class is finished. This is all due April 17th. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson.